Hi guys, welcome to a warm sunny Florida in what is countdown to presidential election. It's also countdown to a few other elections, including senator. Incumbent is Marco Rubio, you might have heard of him, and the state attorney and a few other bigwigs, all of whom are busy wooing me with this giant amount of junk slash hate slash propaganda mail. So I have saved the last 3 weeks worth of mail just to have a quick run through and give some ratings of what I think the mail is good for. Well, it's not good for a lot, but in terms of what I think of the actual mail. These guys I'll talk about in part 2 because they are the non-presidential candidates. So stay tuned or watch my next video in order to see what I think of these guys, and especially this guy who sent me one exact piece with my name on it. So how exciting is that? Personal address mail. But really, I know that what you're most interested in is seeing what the Hillary and what the Donald have to say about each other. Overall, I'm going to give Hillary an 8 in terms of her mail because I think she's a lot more organized. She sent a lot more pieces earlier, a lot more interesting pieces, and a lot clearer message. Donald's a little bit all over the shop, unsurprisingly. Also can't get a decent picture of himself. Even Hillary's pictures, like that's supposed to be an awful picture of Hillary. I mean, it's not great, but it could be a lot worse. Whereas his, let me see if I can find a half decent picture of him, which is not that easy to do. Okay, so that's supposed to be a good picture of Donald. That's a good picture of you, Donald. You're paying people, and this is a good picture of you? No. Hillary's people, kick your ass on that. So here is what Donald says about Hillary. She's shown bad judgment, and she's not going to keep us safe from ISIS, and she's a failed politician, and let's see, she failed as Secretary of State, and and then she's also been bought by the banks. So those are his main arguments. This is probably his best buy because it talks about the actual amounts that they claim she's been paid and has a picture of the White House for sale. So I think that one's quite evocative. Well done on that one, team. Hillary's people really got it. First of all, Hillary's people are much easier because that's Donald. Look at Donald, what you have said. It's not helping you any when you're a misogynistic pig. And that's Hillary's argument. You're just a misogynistic pig. And so therefore nobody wants to vote for you and nobody should vote for you. Hillary, in a masterstroke, also has this. It doesn't look like this, does it? But it is the same thing. Because it's from a father who's a doctor saying, "Dear neighbour, this election day can't come fast enough for me, even though I am going to vote. And I think this election day cannot come fast enough for anybody. Not even Bill Clinton, who wants to be first laddie. Not first lady, first laddie." Okay, so he goes on to say that he's focused on school projects and drama club for his 13-year-old daughter and lacrosse practice. But it's too bad that Donald Trump is a part of their dinner conversations. Well, it is, but it's okay to have political conversations at dinner, and I'm not sure if that's going to persuade me because I'm not sure how many people have 13-year-olds at lacrosse practice. So it's a very small subsection of the population this particular one's aimed at, but the style of it is very different to a lot of them, which is like this. So I give them full props there, Hillary team, for sending me something different that at least captures my attention when I'm going through all of these guys. Hillary apparently just shows bad judgment, and this is Donald's other argument, actually, Supreme Court. This might be the only persuasive argument out of all of this stuff if you don't like Donald, honestly. I can't see the rest of this stuff doing any good. And this already has done the damage that it's going to do. What are you going to do? Use people's own words, and it might even work. So stay tuned if you want to see some of my favorite pieces of mail from the state attorney and from the other races, where I just go through the sizes and the different types and what they also say. Thanks for watching my channel, Andy the Unicorn. Please make sure to subscribe or like if you think I'm funny, or if I just sound funny, or if anything I do is funny. That's all good. Remember, always be yourself, unless of course you can be a unicorn.